Let's take a look at a simple servlet application that can be built quickly using NetBeans. The folder structure here is what NetBeans gives you when you use their wizard to create a new web application. As you might expect, the Web Pages folder is meant to hold web pages and other resources that the server can send to the client. In this example, we have a file named index.html in this directory. The web-inf folder inside of the Web Pages folder is for content that you don't want the client to have direct access to. Often, configuration files and JSP files are placed within this folder. The file web.xml is known as a deployment descriptor. It's a configuration file. Note that the configuration files folder will also contain the file web.xml. That folder is just meant to be a convenient place to access all your configuration files. The source packages folder is meant to contain Java source code. In this example, we have a Java servlet in the default package. This application can be created quickly in NetBeans by just creating a new web application named timestamp and then creating a new servlet named timestamp servlet. When you create the timestamp servlet, you're going to have an option to create the web.xml deployment descriptor. The servlet you create extends the class HTTP servlet and includes default methods for doGet and doPost, which handle incoming GET requests and incoming POST requests, respectively. The deployment descriptor, web.xml, determines which servlets or pages will be executed or retrieved depending on the URL it receives. In this example, the URL received is localhost:8080/timestamp/timestamp servlet. Localhost is your local computer. That is the computer that is running this server. In this example, the server being used is the Glassfish server. The Glassfish server is both a web server and a Java EE server. That means it has the framework it needs to run Java EE applications. And as we've mentioned, Java web applications use Java EE. Now, port 8080 is the default port for the Glassfish server. Timestamp is the path to all the files in this application. It's also the name of the project. Timestamp servlet is the URL pattern that the deployment descriptor sees, for example, when you type the URL into your address bar. In the web.xml file, this URL pattern is associated with the timestamp servlet class. So when it sees the URL, a timestamp servlet object is invoked. Since the request received is a GET request, the doGet method is called, and an HTML page is returned, and that page is created from the print line statements in the doGet method that you see here.